What's going on, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Mello, what's going on, bro? Ty Watkins, what's going on, bro? Carlos Anderson, what's going on? Miss Christie, how you doing this evening? Sharon L, what it do? Benny Evans, what's going on, brother? Yarley Kennedy, my man. What's going on, brother? Can't wait till this weekend. Donnell, what it do, bro? Willie Cole, what's happening? Chat Jock, what up, man? The Ready One, what it do? Terry Bostic, 405 is in the building. What's going on, brother? Latila, how you doing? Oh man, Ty Walker, I'm telling you. Did I send you my number? I need to send you my number. I'm telling you, man, my mind be going literally. Yeah, first of all, forgive my wrinkle shirt. I just grabbed the shirt up out of my drawer. So forgive me of my wrinkle shirt. But Ty Watkins, if you don't have my number, I'm gonna have to send you my number, man. Like I've been having so many emails and stuff. I don't know if I sent you my number or not. So you don't have it? Okay. Are you on my Facebook or Instagram? So I can send you my number. Red River Rob, what's happening? Rocket Mims. So Mello, you want to know what color I used in the last video? So I used two colors. Now this past weekend I didn't shoot a video, y'all. This past weekend was epic. But if y'all on my Instagram, my Facebook, y'all seen I had another person on the boat, so we definitely had a 2-man limit. And it was on fire. I wish I would have recorded, but I didn't. But 2 weeks ago, the video that I put out earlier this week, this was the color I was using: pink head, monkey milk body, and a pink tail. This past Saturday, these are the two colors y'all seen. That's why I got them hanging up. I'm actually tying them because I got a guide trip this weekend. These are the two colors I used this past Saturday: pink head, black body, pink tail, and this is called a cotton candy tail because it's pink and purple. It's purple, but it has like pink tips on it. So it's a pink and a purple. It's called cotton candy bucktail. So these two jigs right here were on fire. If you was on my favorite lake, if you seen me out there, I'm sure y'all seen the live well, or you seen me out there fishing. Me and my co-captain, and we tow him up. So it's two. Like I told y'all, like I always say, crappie they change up in a second. You know what I'm saying? So, and this prime example. 2 weeks ago, they wanted the pink monkey milk with the pink tail. Last week, they wanted the pink, black, and purple, and pink, black, and pink. So this coming up week, I'm gonna have a little bit of everything. I got some black and purple, pink, black, and purple. I got some pink, black, and pink. I'm gonna tie up some of my pink, monkey milk and pink. I might do a chartreuse head, black and pink. Cause last year that's what the color they was hitting with the chartreuse head, black body, pink tail. So that's crappie though. I'm glad that happened because that basically is saying what I've been saying for forever. You know, crappie change in a second. They change depths, they change colors. Like you got to put all that together for the crappie to bite. This was the first jig I threw in the water this past Saturday. I didn't get a bite on it. Not one bite. But my co-captain had on the black, pink, and black and caught a couple. I'm like, man. Now, you know, I'm always knowing they love the black and pink, but this had the pink head on it. I'm like, dang, I ain't catching none on the pink and monkey milk. But my co-captain catching them on pink, black, and pink. So what I did, I said, well, I knew I tied some of these the night before, last Friday. I said, well, let me try this pink, black, and purple. And we were going neck to neck. It was pink, black, and pink versus pink, black, and purple, and we was catching them. So I can't wait to see what color they actually want this past week, or this coming up weekend. Latila said, my shirt is definitely wrinkled. Thank you for letting me know. That's why I put my disclaimer out there before anybody even says something. It is definitely wrinkled. I mean, y'all know we country, we love to fish. We talking about fishing. So I don't have to go put on a suit, a tie, or no button down to talk about fishing. Camo Joe, what up, man? Carlos Anderson said, hell, it's time for bed. Don't nobody care about no wrinkled shirt. Amen, brother. Amen, brother. Cornell Harper, what's going on, brother? Willie Cole, he said, I was there and I saw y'all wreck them. For sure, bro. For sure. I'm telling you, it was crazy. It was crazy. We hit a few of our brush piles in a certain area. We went to the other side of the lake, and it was completely dead. That was so surprising with me also, because 2 weeks ago I went to that brush pile, and that's why I caught majority of my fish from that brush pile. Then I went back to that same brush pile last week, and I didn't catch nothing on it. I'm like, what is going on? So we left, hit a few more of my brush piles in the main lake. I think we might have had one throwback. Went back to the area we started at and fished those brush piles again, and just like that, they were back hitting again. It was so crazy. So I can't wait to see what's in store for this coming up weekend. Y'all, Kennedy said, I'm a witness. He definitely is a witness. He's seen the live well. He's seen the live well, man. I'm telling you, we had a blast. Y'all Kennedy, we actually gonna be out there this weekend. So me and Y'all Kennedy, the co-captain. So we shall see. We shall see how it goes. I can't wait. Mello said, I got my tail handed to me by my local lake. I threw the kitchen sink at it and it still got skunked. That's the thing, man, with these crappie, they change up so quick. And then I know here in Houston area, the weather fluctuate so much. One day it's 20 degrees, next day it's 50 degrees. One day it's 30 degrees, next day it's 70 degrees. So it is not a constant temperature. When I went out last Saturday, I always look at the water temp. The water temp last Saturday was 53 degrees. 2 weeks ago it was like 55. So constantly this week it's been pretty cold mornings, pretty not cold but cool, kind of cool and warm, like medium weather during midday. Then you get it kind of cool again at night. So it's actually been constant for a change. Black Rain, what it do, fam? The Red said, how do I get the guide and info? Just shoot me an email. Shoot me an email, man. We can make it happen. Look at some of my old videos. My video I just put out, if you go click on the description, it has my email in there, KENNIE, the number 892@gmail.com. I'm gonna read the rest of these comments before I forget. I told y'all about the Guthrie tackle. I ordered a few Jigs from I think it was like 200. Let me see. I don't even know. Let me tell you. I want to be correct. Yeah. So I got 200 1/16, and I have 100 1/32. I just ordered them. A couple days. They there. Like I said, if you want Jigs, you want good quality. Let me show y'all the difference. I wish I had some more of my older Jigs so I can show y'all the difference in quality. Like these are smooth round. You know, people, you can tell when people take their time when they make jig heads. Because some jig heads you get, they have like little indentions in it, little dents and all of that stuff. These are smooth all the way around, good quality jig heads. So if you want to order some good quality jig heads, Chris Guthrie Tackle. He's on Facebook. Look him up. He's on Facebook. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. He's on Facebook and he's on Instagram. I've told y'all about him before. Like I said, I ordered these, and these probably here in like 2 or 3 days. They was here, ready to roll. Chris Guthrie. Y'all look, if y'all want some good quality jig heads, this is the guy you want to go get. Like I said, so I do have 200 1/16 and I have 100 1/32. So if anybody wants some orders, like I said, I got a lot of emails, y'all. So it'll be hard for me to go back into all those emails and see who emailed me about jigs. So if y'all want to order any jigs, or you want to go plan a guide trip with me, hit me up in the email. Look, the shop is back open. The professor is back in the lab. The mad scientist is back in the lab. We got jigs. We got jig heads now. We're rolling. Like I said, first come, first serve. We got 200 1/16 and 100 1/32. So right now I don't have any 1/8. But if you want some 1/16, which is what I use year round, you use it year round. 1/16 is my favorite size jig. 1/32 because I know sometimes those crappie love that smaller profile. So if you want some jigs, you want the variety pack. We got the variety pack going. If you got a special order you want to make, we can also do that too. Hit me up in the email. I'm back in business, so let me know. Let me know what y'all want to do. Squiddo Lee, what's the deal, brother? Benny Evans, what's going on? He said, where you get your rubber jigs? I get them. I'm gonna make one for you. I'm gonna show you what I do. I get them from not Bass Pro. I get them from Academy. You can get them from anywhere they sell plastics. I don't want to put the name. I don't know if it's illegal. So I'm just gonna grab one of these jigs. I'm gonna grab my scissors. So what I do, I just buy some plastics out of Academy. Buy some plastics. Like I said, on the 1/16 is 4 ribs. So I go down 4 ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I cut it. Get this part, throw it away. You got 4 ribs right here. I'm gonna show you how I make it. You got 4 ribs. So honestly, with the collar jig heads, it's easier for you to put these on. They actually stay on better too. So you get you a collar jig head. This is just some jig heads I bought at the store, out of Academy. You get like 10 for $2. So, but I have ordered some collar jig heads too, so because I want more colors. Y'all know I like to play with the colors. So this is what you do. You get your collar jig head. Let's see. You get your collar jig head. This glue is old. There's some old glue I got right here. But you get your collar jig heads. And you dap a little glue. Just a little bit, y'all. Get some good super glue though. Get some real reliable super glue. I got some Gorilla Glue, super glue. You just dap a little bit on there. You just like putting the plastic on. Grab the jig head. Put it all the way through. Push it up. Push it up, push it up, push it up. And boom, there you go. That's the first step. Then, like I said, some of my older lives, y'all see how I did the rest of it. But that's all you have to do. Get you a pack of plastics. If you're on a 1/16, go down 4 ribs. Like I said, I use 1/16 number 4 hook. That 1/16 number 4 hook works perfect with the rib. And another thing too, y'all. Let me tell y'all, like I said, y'all know I love sickle. These ones in the store are Aberdeen hooks, the regular little J hooks. They Aberdeen hooks. This is what I was using last week. Like I told y'all, it's only a personal preference. I wore the crappie out last week on the regular Aberdeen hook. It's just personal preference. That's all it is, personal preference. Ty Watkins, hit me up on the IG, bro. I'll check it out right after the live. I'll send you my number. Reggie Brown, Country Boys in the house. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Country Boys is in the building already. Mr. B, what's going on, brother? Sharon L said, I've never fished for crappie with a black jig. I would have to give it a try. Those jigs look nice. Look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. 90% of the time, I only use black body jig is in fall winter. Fall winter, I go with a black body jig. I don't care what the water clarity is. I go with a black body jig. And majority of the time, it has pink in it. It's gonna be a black body, either a pink head or a pink tail. It's gonna be pink and black in it. I might switch it up. I might have, like I said, a chartreuse. Like last year, it was a chartreuse head, black body, pink tail. This year, it's a pink head, black body, pink tail, or the pink head, black body, purple tail, or the pink head, monkey milk body, and a pink tail. So, Willie Cole said, we ordered that spot lock kit. Thanks for the advice, bro. For sure. Yeah, okay, I know exactly who you are. Yeah, we was out there on the favorite lake. Him and one of my other homeboys, we was all out there, man. We had a good time, too. We talked a little noise. We actually talked some noise when we put the boats up. Yeah, okay. We was talking about the iPilot Link. So if y'all have an iPilot capable trolling motor and you want the iPilot Link features, you don't have to go and spend $2,500 for an iPilot Link trolling motor. You can only, all you have to do is go spend, I think it's like 700 or six, between 650 and 750. You can go buy the iPilot Link head. It's strictly user friendly, plug and play. It ain't no splicing wires and all that. It's plug and play. You can switch your Minn Kota trolling motor from iPilot to iPilot Link, and I'm telling y'all, the iPilot Link features are unbelievable. Like I said, you can control your trolling motor through your fish finder. If you have a Humminbird, you can control it through the fish finder. You can either use your remote, because it's the difference in remote. You have the touchscreen remote with the iPilot Link, and you have the regular, the regular remote with the original iPilot, or you can use your cell phone and control your trolling motor through your cell phone. So you got so many features, and if say you forget your remote, you can still use your cell phone, or you can use your unit. Or let's just say you forget your cell phone, leave it in the vehicle. You don't have to go back and get it if you don't want to, because you can use your remote or you can use your fish finder. Let's say you leave your remote and your phone. You can still use your fish finder to control your trolling motor. So the iPilot Link feature is outstanding. Ty Walker said, bro, I just got my order from him too. Oh, you got from Chris Guthrie? Yeah, man. You're not going to beat the quality of jigs. I haven't, like I said, I've been ordering jig heads from eBay, from personal people, from different other tackle companies. And to be honest with you, the best quality jig heads I get is from Guthrie Tackle. Hands down. Hands down. No doubt about it. Chauncey Wilkins, what's going on, brother? Because I ordered some from him too. I'm happy with mine. I'm telling you, man, it's quality. Camo Joe. So y'all see the people right here saying it. Like I say, the other guy, I still ain't got my jig head. Y'all probably ain't got y'all's either. I hit him a message up. He said he just got his hooks in. So hopefully I do get them. If I don't, I'm not going to be excited about it, because I really want those too, because I already paid for them. But Guthrie Tackle is 100% guaranteed great. Not good, but great quality jigs. If you want some great quality jig heads, he make the collarless. He make collar. I'm sure he can make whatever kind of jig head you want, any kind of size. He'll get it to you in a quick fashion. Great guy. Stand behind his product. You will be happy with Guthrie Tackle. So if you want some jig heads, please hit up Guthrie Tackle. Dr. Carl Thompson, what's going on, brother? I ain't see you on in a minute. Okay, he said Chris is my guy as well. See, there you go, y'all. Chris Guthrie, man. I'm telling you, y'all see people saying it right behind each other. Chris Guthrie Tackle. Show it to you again. Guthrie Tackle. Get hooked up. He's the man. Instagram, Facebook, hit him up. You won't be disappointed in the quality of jig heads. Camo Joe said, and Limits Tackle, he got some good jig heads too. Yeah, I texted him also, because I was going to get something from him if I couldn't get none in a timely fashion from Chris. But I know Chris is always getting it in a timely fashion. But I'm also going to order some from Limits Tackle also. I have heard no bad things about him in either. I haven't ordered none from him, so I'm definitely going to order something from him also. But I know for a fact Guthrie Tackle is definitely good quality jig heads. Devon225, what's going on, brother? Hey, yeah, make sure y'all, just one quick second. We got 46 people watching. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button. If you don't mind, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Slick, good evening. How you doing? SK is in the building. So y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So SK, that's why he made that statement. He said, "Revenge is mine this weekend. I'm getting." Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. What happened? I know y'all seen in his videos also, and if y'all haven't, please subscribe to SK Crappie's Adventures. I'm telling y'all, this man knows his stuff when it comes to crappie. He knows his stuff. He the one that put me on this hand tying game, hummingbird, a lot of stuff. I always give him kudos because he taught me a lot about when it comes to crappie fishing with the fish finders and the hand tie jigs. I got a distraction too, y'all. Um, well, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with SK, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. If SK don't mind, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. But he's did it in his other videos too. He's actually brung it up before. So I seen SK out on the lake. I seen him out on the lake Saturday. And I'm like, we was in our little hole back there in the spot, me and my co-captain, and we said, well, let's go trick our other brush pile. So we seen him out on the main lake. I'm like, man, how many you got? I knew he had mopped up. He said, man, you wouldn't believe what I did. I said, what you do, man? What's going on? He said, I left both my fish finders at home. I said, ooh, and I'm gonna tell y'all, he's a good one because he still sat out there and fished and caught fish. That show you when someone knows they have knowledge about crappie fishing. To go on a lake, catch crappie without a fish finder. And this is not a normal lake he fishes. And then go out there and catch crappie. I'm telling you, it's all about the knowledge. He's a better man than me. If I ain't got my fish finder, I'm telling you, I probably ain't gonna fish too long. But he said I did a whole day and still fished. But he said he's gonna be back out there this weekend. He said he gonna make sure he have his fish finders. He said revenge is his, he gonna get it. DWD, what's going on, bro? John Boyd, my boy, you been snapping, man. John Boyd, I'm telling you, these crappie been telling me what they want, and trust me, bro. You see the pictures. I've been giving it to them. The day I shot that video, man, y'all see I was catching a couple, and I was catching two at a time. That's when you really know you're in a good spot and you're giving the crappie what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing just to get up on the brush pile and catch a crappie every 5-10 minutes. But when you catching a crappie two at a time, you know you're giving them exactly what they want, exact depth they want it, and they can't help but to bite it. And that's a great thing. When you see that happening, you know you're gonna have probably 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have a good day because you're fishing the right area and you're fishing with the right colors. Our lot 43, Ralph. What's going on, bro? That's my guy, Ralph, y'all. We talk every day. That's my guy. Devon225 said, Kenny, I dropped 2 Christmas trees over the weekend. Gonna drop 2 more this weekend and plan on fishing them next month. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all a secret too. I got 2 Christmas trees I need to drop also. I'll probably drop them next weekend because I won't be doing it this weekend. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Depending on the depth, like I said, it is all about knowing the lakes that you fish. Like with this lake, I kind of got a good idea on how these fish work. Last year when I dropped my Christmas trees, I fished that area for about 3 months after. January, February, and March. I didn't get a bite. I came in, it was about in 10 feet of water. I came in April, and I probably caught, Raffle was there. Raffle will tell you. That was throwbacks and keepers. I probably caught about 75 crappie off 2 Christmas trees. Now, what I figured out was, right now it's cold. The crappie moving around. Some of them stuck to structure. Some are not. But if you're putting them in that 10 to 12 feet of water, I say 12 to about 8 feet of water. You put them in there, and you're not getting bites on it. Don't worry. They're gonna go in and spawn. When they come back out, they're gonna go and hit that first piece of structure they see. And that's all I could put together. That's what happened with those Christmas trees I put out last year. I put some more brush piles out about a month ago in about 10 feet of water. I didn't even worry about fishing. They're close to the bank and it'll drop off 10 feet of water. I haven't even fished them yet because I'm sure there won't be no crappie on it until after the spawn. Now, after the spawn, I'm sure it's going to be loaded with crappie. It's a dead area of the lake. Don't nobody fish it. Hopefully crappie, I'm sure crappie probably migrate over there, especially during the spawn. And that's a good thing too. Go to some dead areas of the lake or lakes or areas that you know people don't fish. Put some brush piles out there. Because eventually, after they spawn, those crappie are going to come out. And they're going to hit their first piece of structure they can find. And they're going to start feeding. And that's when it really goes down. Mike Turner, what it do, bro? DWD said, Brun start vet. Yes, sir. I'm in the building. Reggie Brown said, you and Lamar was clowning. Yeah, man. I mean, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Lamar had his limit. I had my limit. Man, I mean, we was giving them what they wanted, y'all. We was giving the crap what they want. And like I said, that all comes to putting that work in, putting out brush piles. Trust me, when I see water, when I bag up to that boat ramp, when I drop that boat, I want to fish. But I know some things have to happen. So in the future, I can keep going. So that's why sometimes I have to stop, say, Kenny, calm down. Put your brush piles out there. It'll pay off in the long run. So now on my favorite lake, I probably got 10 different brush piles out there. Not definitely got more. I probably got about 15 different brush piles. Got a couple more I'm going to put out there soon. So that's what it all comes to putting out brush piles. I'm gonna tell y'all something. There are a lot of people out there, and it is. I'm sure y'all know them just like I know people. There are people out there that don't want to put the work in. There are people out there that go to the lakes just to watch you fish brush piles. They want to watch you throw out a marker buoy just so they can come back the next week and try to get to it before you can and go fishing. And that's fine. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, I've had people do me like that all the time. And at the end of the day, they come by and they be like, man, it's slow today. And I go right behind them to the same brush pile that I know they watched me fish the week before and mop up. And that's basically how it works, y'all. So don't be discouraged if you know you don't put the work in, you know you don't put brush piles out there, and because you can't stop people from watching you fishing. That was one thing that was hard for me to do. I used to get upset when I know people pass by me, try to get small talk out of me just to see what I'm fishing. Kind of side, come kind of close to your boat, 10 feet, 20 feet, do a side scan on the side image and then mark it on their fish finder. That used to make me so upset. But eventually I started to see those people, same people that did that, didn't want to put no brush piles down, didn't want to put that work in. They always left with 5, 6, 7 crappie. And I have 20 or I have my limit of 25. So it'll all pay off, y'all. But the thing about it, the more the merrier. The more brush piles you put out there, the more chances you got of having spots that don't nobody know about, or only a few, select a few people. Ty Walker said, I met him in person and hands down the absolute best jig heads I've ever used. I'm telling y'all, I will say this one more time. If y'all didn't, for the people in the back that didn't hear me, if you want some good jig heads, get hooked up with Guthrie Tackle. He's on Facebook, Instagram. Holla at him. Great jig heads. D-Sub, what's going on, brother? He said, yeah, Chris is the real deal. I'm telling y'all, everybody standing behind this guy, he is quality. Quality. That's one thing you can't beat. You can't beat quality. Mello said, I heard black and sharp or white and sharp are the go-to from older guys, but I see you and SK talking about pink a lot. How do you make a choice of what jig to use? So with me, I double cuff. I have a rod in each hand. If I'm fishing, most of the time I'm gonna fish with 2 different colors to figure out what they want. Certain lakes, I know what color I'm gonna start with. Like if I'm at my favorite lake, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have some with pink in it. If I'm at another lake, I'm not gonna name the lakes, but if I'm at a different lake, I'll say one other lake. If I'm at Somerville, I'm gonna start with something with a dark blue or a light blue jig. If I'm at Lake Houston, I might start with anything because Lake Houston is muddy most of the time. Like you never know. It could be black and sharp. It could be like I know I've caught a lot of crappie on Lake Houston with black and sharp. If I go to Conroe, I'm gonna start with a white and sharp. I've caught more crappie on Conroe with a white and sharp. So it's all about knowing the lakes, knowing what they, knowing what's happened in the past. Don't mean it's gonna happen again, but your past experience at those lakes kind of give you an idea of what color you might mess around with. Like me and Lamar we love a white and short or an all white jig on conroe, especially this time of the year. Whereas if I go to my favorite lake with an all white jig, the crappie might just look at me and be like, "What's that? I don't want that." You know, but you never know, and it could be total opposite. You never know what the crappie want. It's all about changing colors. And if anybody has been on the boat with me, they know if a jig ain't biting, I'm changing colors. Boom, boom, boom. Lamar used to talk about me. I used to be on the boat with Lamar. Lamar like, man, how many colors you gonna change? I'm telling you, if they ain't biting, I'm changing colors. I'm changing colors. I'm changing colors. So sometimes you got to put that time in to stop fishing, change the colors. You know, and especially if you're on the brush pile, you know you can see fish down there. You can reach a fish finder on maybe on 2D, or if you have a live scope or any kind of fish finder where you can see it live, like Lawrence have a live also. So if you see anything with a live and you see the fish down there and they're not hitting a certain color, then switch colors, switch sizes. You know, maybe they'll hit it, maybe they won't. So that's basically how I am on a brush pipe. I know it's fish on there. I can read on my 2D. I see fish down there. If they're not biting that color, I'm going to switch colors and go to another color. Is water clarity or personal preference? A little bit of both for me, honestly. On Somerville, the water stays the same color a year round. So I'm kind of used to fishing with a blue jig, dark or light blue jig. On my favorite lake, it don't really get muddy. It might get a little murky, but I'm always fishing with the same colors out there. Summertime, I might switch to an all gray. I know all gray is my favorite color. I might go to an all gray, and it might work. So I mean, water clarity definitely plays a part because on Lake Houston, I know I'm gonna have to. If it's muddy, I'm probably gonna have some with some shard in it. You know, Mike gonna have 9 times out of 10 have some with some shard in it. Sometimes it don't work. Sometimes it do. Definitely have a gray. So water clarity definitely plays a part in those lakes also. But honestly, what it all boils back down to is knowing those lakes though, knowing the area body of water that you're fishing. I can guarantee you, if you go to a lake, let's say you fish that body of water for 2 months and you're not catching a lot of fish. I can guarantee you within a year's time, fishing that same lake, fishing different areas, fishing the same areas, you're going to stop catching 5 and you might say, like, okay, I'm catching 15 or 20 now because you're getting the experience on that lake. You're getting to read that lake. You got to read that. You got to learn how to read that body of water that you're fishing on, getting that experience. That's why you see a lot of older guys, you be like, they ain't trying hard, but they catch a limit all the time. They probably fished it for 15 to 20 years. So they know okay, this kind of area of the lake, it's kind of dead in the wintertime, so I'm gonna just go to the other side. Or it's kind of dead in the summertime, so I'm gonna go concentrate on the other side. The main thing is knowing the body of water that you're fishing, putting the time in to learn that body of water that you're fishing. Rick M197, what's going on, brother? Camo Joe said, listen to the crappie. They will tell you most definitely. I promise you that. If you listen to them crappie, they're going to tell you what they want. But you just got to put it down there for them to want it. You got to find what they want. And once you find what they want, they will definitely let you know for a fact. Terry Bostic said, yep, saw the video. You gave those fish the bids. Yeah, man, I gave them what they wanted. And they definitely gave me a bite in return. They was hidden. They was hidden for sure. Napoleon Armstrong, what's going on, brother? William C., what's going on? That's easy for you to say. I found plenty of plum trees full of crappie and not a bite. And it happens like that sometimes. Like I say, if you know you see a tree or a structure and you know it's crappie down there, and you know they're not hitting the color, switch 2 or 3 colors, then start switch size. Maybe you need to downsize from maybe a 1/16 to a 1/24 or a 1/32, or sometimes you might need to go up to a heavier size. Maybe they want a quick drop. Maybe they want a 1/8 or 1/4. So it's all about presentation. Sometimes I'm gonna tell you, sometimes what I've learned with crappie, sometimes they don't want the vertical presentation. Sometimes you gotta swim it left and right. That's a fact. Sometimes you gotta swim the jig left and right slowly, and sometimes they want it, vertical up and down. So it's all about the. That's why we love crappie fishing. Well, I know for me, for sure, that's why I love crappie fishing so much, because it's so much detail that has to come together for your plan to work for the crappie to bite. Now, sometimes, you go out there, the crappie are hungry, they feisty, they ready to eat. You can just drop any color down there and boom, 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 boom. But then there are other times, more than other times, where you gotta finesse them. You gotta give them the right color. You gotta give them the right presentation. You gotta put you gotta put all the pieces of the puzzle together. To me, catching crappie is like putting the puzzle together. You gotta get the depth right, get the color right, get the presentation right, get the size right, get out there right, and most of the time you're gonna get those crappie to bite. But sometimes it happens to me all the time. When I know it's crappie there, sometimes they just don't want it. They just don't want it. Maybe they fed all night on shad and they just not interested in biting whatever you have to offer. It happens to the best of us. Devon225 said, I put brush piles in places where most folks don't like to fish. I drop them around treetops not far from the bank. And that's a fact. That's me. I love to put brush piles in dead areas where I don't know where to fish it. I also put brush piles in areas where I know it's a highly populated area with crappie. So I got brush piles everywhere. I got brush piles where I know somebody gonna stumble up on them and find them. But I also got brush piles where I know ain't nobody gonna stumble up and find them. So I mean, you got to put them out a little bit of everywhere. But I love putting out brush pile where people don't know where it's at, because those will end up being like the honey holes. Lamar, what it do? SK Kenny, I think we need to do a tournament March, April. I mean, that'd be great. Y'all know I'm down with it. Y'all know I'm down with it. We can definitely do a tournament. We can definitely do a tournament. Y'all know I love the competition. Y'all know I love the competition. We can definitely do it. Lamar, y'all know we used to always do little 3-man competitions anyway. So y'all, we can definitely put together a tournament. They supposed to be having a tournament coming in Somerville in February. So we're gonna see how that goes. Cause I would love to jump in that tournament on Somerville in February. MC say, yo, Kenny, what up? Them jigs looking good, nice, and yes, people following around the lake on shore and boat is annoying. I tell them it's slow over here, LOL, but my basket be full. People are lazy. That is a fact. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, if there's some good people on the lake, I meet good people. I meet some of my subscribers. Like, I meet great people on the lake. If you can read people by how you talk to them, well, I know I can by just conversation. You can kind of read people, type of people they are. And if I know they're good people, I'll tell them like, y'all, the people that know me know. I'll sit there and tell them like, hey man, that spot right there with that marker buoy at, you might want to fish to the left or right of it. Here go the jig. This is what color I'm using. Drop this jig down. I do it all the time. Good people, I don't mind sharing information with. I don't mind. But you got some of those people that won't even speak to you, or you'll speak to them, they be, hey, and they don't want to speak to you because they know what they doing. They just spying on you. So when I see those type of people, I'm like, man, how's it going, man? It's slow. It's slow. Most time it's a good day. It's slow today. But then I'm gonna tell you what happened to me a couple times, y'all. This is the worst thing. When you tell somebody that you know is spying on you, you tell them it's slow, and they ain't biting. And the first thing what happened is what? The crappie start biting. You can't just let the crappie thump you and you don't pull them up. You be like, oh man, I ain't got a crappie in an hour. I don't know where this one come from. Then you drop a jig back down again, boom. I end my conversation with them people. Then I just stop talking to them because I'm busted. I do that. I do that to the people I know spying on me. Once I know I'm busted, I just leave it alone. First fish, I be like, oh man, I'm surprised I got this bite. After the second, third, fourth, fifth fish, I'm busted. I just leave it alone. I just say, okay, they caught me. Slap Dr. Lamar said, I think Alabama had NFL players out there. Look, man. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Lamar. Lamar, I want to make sure I'm right. Big 10? Is it Big 10 or Big 12? He actually played college ball for Wisconsin Badgers. I think that's the Big 10. Or we call it Little 10 in the SEC, because SEC is the best of college football. But he always be ragging on the SEC teams. Y'all know we breed great football players in the SEC. Let's see. SK said, gotta learn to tie fast and be willing to find the jig that gets the best reaction. A okay bite is all right, but a good bite comes with making changes. That is, y'all hear the man. He just told y'all. That is a fact. That is a fact. Sometimes we get to the point where we like, man, we're going to make these crappie bite this color jig. And we can't get that mindset. Because if they don't want it, they don't want it. You ain't going to make them bite it. And if you've been sitting there 15 minutes, you got one bite, and crappie down there, change your color, change your size. And I guarantee you, you're gonna see a more bites. Curtis Brown, what's going on, brother? Oh, see, he gonna talk another time some who that. Y'all know we ain't no Saints fans over here. Well, y'all might be. Y'all know I'm not a Saints. I'm a Saints hater. I'm gonna tell y'all. I've said it before. I'm gonna say I'm a Cowboys hater and I'm a Saints hater. That's who I am. I'm telling y'all. I talk and the Steelers. I talk noise. I love to see. I'm on. Yeah, if y'all on my Facebook, y'all see I talk a lot of noise. With 3 teams lose. If the Steelers lose, I talk a lot of noise. If the Cowboys lose, I talk a lot of noise. And if the Saints lose, I talk a lot of noise. So the Steelers are out. I'm excited the Cleveland just dog walked them. So and the Cowboys didn't even have a chance this season, so we ain't even got to talk about them. So I'm just waiting for the Saints. They went they up 2-0 on the Buccaneers, but I got faith in the Buccaneers to beat them this weekend. Squido said count on Lake Houston being muddy. It is muddy. Lake Houston probably gonna be muddy until March, which is great timing because I know in the springtime Lake Houston have some huge crappie on in the springtime. That's why I got my personal best in the springtime a couple years ago. So I'm looking forward to fishing Lake Houston in this spring, just hoping that the water is not muddy. Lamar said, "Yeah, we need to do a H-Town fun challenge because the Dallas boys didn't want the smoke. They don't want the smoke. That's a fact. The Dallas boys didn't want no smoke. So us H-Town boys might as well get together and have a tournament within ourselves because the Dallas boys didn't want the smoke. The Dallas boys are just like the Cowboys. Wah, wah. That's all I'm gonna say about that." Donnell said, "Let's make it happen. I'm back end of February. Let's set a date." Okay, let's. I gotta go by and look at that date because they got, like I said, they got a crappie tournament. Supposed to have a crappie tournament on Somerville in February. So I'm gonna see what that date is in February. They're gonna have that tournament, crappie tournament on Somerville, and then we can set a date. We can definitely set a date. I'm down, y'all. Y'all know I'm down for it. I definitely did, man. That's hey Mike Turner. I definitely did. That was the color last week. That was the color last week. These two colors I got sitting up here right now were the two colors that went crazy last week. I'm dropping them in the water first thing Saturday. God's willing. Rick M197 said not much happy to be here. I must talk about one of their teams. Oh, unless he probably was replying to somebody else's comment. I'm not sure. Devon225 said, "Kenny, I got your hand ties along with some plastic soaking in a glass jar. I use Flea Fly bubblegum lure flavor. Hope it works." I've seen some videos on YouTube with the Flea Fly bubblegum, and when I heard of it, I'm like, bubblegum. Like, ain't no way no crap on bubblegum. But then I've seen some YouTube videos where those crappie tore up that bubblegum flavor. So let me know. Y'all know I'm always willing to try different stuff. Ty Walker said, "Once again, SK, thanks for sharing your time tips. It helped me out with my time game." For sure, I'm telling y'all, excuse me. I'm telling y'all, that's the man that put me on game. He put me on game for sure. Time jigs are definitely a lot of fun. It definitely is. Curtis Brown said, "SK, man, you and young Kenny are the truth. Love you guys." I appreciate it, Curtis Brown. I definitely appreciate it, brother. Richard Randall, what's going on, brother? Andrew Van Buren, hey, what's the deal here? It's all right, man. Look, we still working. We still working. We talking about some crapping. So, you're never too late to talk about crapping. Terry Boston said, "Hey, Kenny, when is this crappie class taking place? I'm ready to sign up. I've been getting skunked, and skunked." Hey, man. I don't know. We're gonna set that date. We're gonna set a date. We're gonna set that date, and we're gonna do some recording too, because we all have YouTube channels. So that'll definitely be a lot of fun. So y'all can see the perspective from different boats and seeing, what tactics, what tips and tricks and tactics we use to catch whatever our 7 pound, our seven, because I don't want 7 pounds. I definitely want way more than 7 pounds. But our 7 fish limit, we'll see what it weighs. We definitely gonna set that date. We will definitely let y'all know. Curtis Brown said, thumbs up, people. He's giving us knowledge. For sure, man. Make sure y'all get that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Ty Walker said, been having a lot of luck on black and purple here in East Texas. You know what's so crazy? I've never used black and purple. Let me see if I can find this. Is this it? Nope. I wanted to find this bucktail to show y'all what I'm using. This is. I've never used black and purple before this past weekend. I've always been black and pink. This, y'all can see I've been cut most of it out because I've been using it. But y'all see this is called a cotton candy bucktail. And now you can see why. It's more of the purple right here, but then when it comes to the edges, it gets pink. So what I do, I cut the whole thing off, like I pinched it off and cut it. But then before I put it on, I trim it down some so I can have some purple and some pink in that jig, in that tail, on the jig. But yeah, so purple and black is working in East Texas too. There you go. There you go. Like I said, I've always been black and pink. I've never used black and purple, but it definitely worked last weekend. So I'm definitely gonna get it soaked this weekend. Hopefully do the same. SK said, I've been talking to those boys in Houston about getting the Lake Houston tournament back going. Look, Lake Houston tournament is like the real deal guru of crappie fishing because you got to bring your A game to catch crappie on Lake Houston. It's been tournaments where we had 1 or 2, we had 4 or 5, we had 7, but it was under 7 pounds. They weren't even averaging a pound. And it's been time where we had 13-pound stringers and 14-pound stringers. So I mean, it depends. It depends. Just Lake Houston is a great place to do it. It'll teach you a lot. It's a great place to learn how to crappie fish because it'll break your heart a lot. But it'll teach you so much. So when you go to other lakes, you're like, I mean, this is like easy to fish. This is like easy to fish because you learn so much off of Slick said Lake Houston above and below the dam and several others along 45 North. Okay. I've heard about some of those lakes too I heard about a few more lakes too. I ain't gonna say what lakes it is, y'all, because it might when they turn on, I'm gonna do a video out there. If you pick up on it, you pick up on it. Okay, it's the Big 10. Like Donnell said, we call it the little 10 down here. Yeah, I really got somebody that's distracting me right now, but I'm trying to stay focused. Squido said, I would love to see the tournament on Lake Houston. Hopefully we can get it back started, man. I'm down. I'm always down for that. Terry Boxer said, yes, sir, SEC all day. My son played at University of Kentucky. Okay, you know that's what it is. It's SEC all day, all day. Devon 225 said, black and gold to the Super Bowl, baby. Nope. KP, what's going on, brother? Skinny, he said, checking in on your crappie tips. I so appreciate it, KP. That's one of my guys there, man. That's my guy. Latila said, Dallas Cowboys for life. No one cares about those whack Patriots. They are home as well. We are home as well. But we don't act like, y'all know the worst fans in the NFL. I'm gonna get off this football thing, but y'all know which team has the worst fans in the NFL. That's the Cowboys. Because every year, what do they say? We gonna win it this year, this the year. And they don't even make the playoffs. My dad is a big time Cowboy fan, so he probably be watching and be talking. He probably gonna call me and tell me stop talking about the Cowboys. But I'm a Cowboys hater, y'all. Terry Bossa and the Pittsburgh Steelers, my team. Oh man, how y'all like? We all supposed to be cool. We supposed to love catch crappie. But how y'all gonna be the Steelers fans, Cowboys fans, and Saints fans? This ain't gonna work, y'all. It ain't gonna work. Which runs to Kenny, if I ever get all this hay haul, I want to go fishing, which we can make it happen, man. We can make it happen. Like I said, we get us a date where my schedule is clear. We can make it happen for sure. Mello said the Patriots ain't hitting on nothing. Yeah, man, we had a setback. You know, we had a little minor setback for a major comeback, man. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know the Patriots. We find a way to win. So, you know how the saying goes. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So we probably gonna be cheating next year, but we gonna be winning. Terry Boss at the Bun. I've been crappie fishing now for 2 years, and I'm a newbie at fishing from the bank. Man, I'm telling y'all, look, it's about to be time. Y'all know in about another month and a half, if you're in the South, about another month to 2 months, what's about to happen. If you're a bank fisherman, you finna have a field day. Cause y'all know what them crappie about to do. Y'all know what's about to happen in that spawn. MC say, hey Kenny, I think should do a Zoom fish off. That way everybody could be on the same time, different states. That we've actually talked about that. We've actually talked about that. Hopefully that comes in the works because we actually have talked about either YouTube challenge or Zoom challenge. So that might be in the near future because we definitely have been talking about that. It might be in the near future. Bubba, what's going on, brother? He said, hey, watch your mouth talking about my Steelers. I'm gonna leave it alone, man. I'm gonna leave it alone. KP said, hey Kenny, check the weather. It's a lot of wind in that area Saturday. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be 9 to 10 Saturday. I checked it yesterday, that's what it was. I'm gonna have to check it again today, tonight and see. And like I said, I know on that lake, as long as if it's not blown out the north, I'm good to go. If it's blown out the south, east, west, it's cool. But if it's blown out the north, it's gonna be ugly. Willie Coles at Turtle Bayou heats up in February. That is gonna be a place where I will shoot a video at. I've heard some stories about it. I gotta go try it out, and I can't wait to go. I definitely can't wait to go. Richard Randall said, them damn cows are hungrier than crappie. That man, hey, look, he be hollering that hay all around Texas. So them cows, so they gotta eat. They gotta eat. MC say, that bucktails look like fluorescent purple. Yep, so I'm not sure exactly what it is, but like I said, when I ordered it, it said cotton candy. I'm like, cotton candy bucktail, what is it? And I looked at it, I said, oh, okay, it's kind of regular purple at the bottom, and it comes like a little pink, light purple at the top. Let me try it out. And I actually tried it out last Saturday, and it was thebomb.com. Red River Rob said, Lake Houston will make you want to sink your boat and walk home. I'm telling you, I've had some sad, extremely sad days on Lake Houston. Before I started learning how to fish other lakes, I was just strictly Lake Houston, and it was just like this with Lake Houston. One day I might catch 10, the next day I might catch none, the next weekend I might catch 15, the next weekend I might catch 2. It was never consistent on Lake Houston just because of the color of the water, clarity of the water, and the water, if you're getting rain, if you're not getting rain. Every hurricane come through, it pushes sandbars. Every hurricane transform Lake Houston. Where sandbars used to be, they're not there no more. Then the sandbars done moved over here, trees done fell in the water over here. Like, it's Lake Houston. Lake Houston will let you know if you're a good crappie fisherman or not, because you want to bring out all your skills to catch crappie there consistently. SK said Red River, spot on. I'm telling y'all. Donnell said Red River. I've cried a million times and wanted to sell my boat. I'm telling y'all. Like, if y'all want to try out y'all crappie skills, everybody can say that we are good crappie fishermen until you fish Lake Houston. Then you can tell me, like, yeah, I'm a great crappie fisherman. Lake Houston make you a great crappie fisherman. Sean Dixon said, what's up from Alaska? Double salute, bro. All the way from Alaska. Double salute. Yeah, SK, I know you like Lake Houston. I know you like it. Look, you caught that 3 pound off there. I like it too. Like I said, I caught that, 273 off of Lake Houston. I love Lake Houston because of the quality of the fish, but you're going to put some work in on Lake Houston. You definitely going to put some work in. Angelo Law said, if you put in that work on Lake Houston, it will make you a better crappie fisherman. He just hit it. I just said it. You got to put that work in. Lake Houston is a lake that you're going to put some work in. And I'm not saying putting structure out there, because I think that's a lake you can't put structure on. It is so much structure on Lake Houston if you just know how to use your fish finder. But because you got structure there, don't mean there's fish on it. And because there's fish on it, don't mean the fish want to bite. So you still got to put that work in on Lake Houston. Trust me. Bubba says, Steelers for life. Love you, buddy. Steelers. I feel you. I feel your team is your team. Bud Crisco, what's going on, bro? Chet Jock said, where do you get your cotton candy bucktail? I got it off eBay about a year ago. I would just scan. I go on eBay and just scan fly tying material. And I just go through all the Chanel, go through all of everything, Flash. Go through all the buck tails, rubber tails. I go through like all that stuff, man. I just look because I love crappie fishing. I just go and look and see what do they have new, and that's how I stumbled up on that cotton candy bucktail. Now there's the SK is the only man that Lake Houston allowed to smile coming and going. Because this show don't love the rest of us. They definitely don't love the rest of us. WC, what's going on? New subscriber from Arlington. Double salute. I appreciate you chiming in. I appreciate it. But Chris gonna say you tying up some of them jelly bellies tonight, Kenny. Yes, sir. I'm gonna tie one up right now. So y'all, this is like I said, this is the color. This is the color that's been going last week. So I showed y'all earlier how I make. I mean, you know how you clip 4 ribs on a 1/16 number 4 hook. You get 4 ribs. You put your little glue on it, slide your head all the way up just like you regular doing a regular jig. You get your bucktail. Like I said, I'm gonna put some work in this weekend on that lake. Hopefully they still want this color. I'm thinking they will. Get your bucktail. You line it up. Make sure all of it kind of lined up together. And then you gotta do 2 things at one time. You're gonna put this on top. Then you're gonna use your pointer finger, index finger, to push the plastic. So you're putting this on, but you're also pushing that plastic up. So let's do it. We're gonna get our thread counted started first. We're gonna do the thread the same way. You get your thread, push up on your plastic. Get your thread, push up on the plastic. Then you just go between your index finger and the plastic. Give it about a good. Make sure you don't wrap the plastic too, y'all. Sometimes I be in such a rush, I end up wrapping the plastic. You don't want to wrap the plastic, because then that plastic will tear. Okay, I think we good. Yep, we good now. So you want to push the plastic up, or the rubber, whatever you want to call it. Give it about a good 10 to 15 turns. Cut your tag end off. Throw that away. My scissors would fall. You get your bucktail. My phone falling. What is that? Oh, that's my glue bottle in the way. You get your bucktail. Make sure you try to get it close as you can, lined up. Push up with your index finger. And then you get at about a good 15 to 20 wraps. Make sure it's tight. Then you get your whip finisher, that everybody loves. Everybody loves the whip finisher because this is the hardest thing. You get your whip finisher. You pull up, hook it on there, go around one time, spin it, and you make the little triangle. Then you spin it about a good 4 times, 4, 5, 6 times. All you're doing is making knots. You get that. I'm just gonna pull out my other scissors. My other scissors and hit the floor. You get it. Cut your thread. Sometimes what I do is I pinch that tail and I push it up. And if you can, push it up in that plastic some more. Push it up in the plastic some more. Then I use this end of my whip finisher because it's flat, like a little small flathead screwdriver. And I get my plastic and kind of pull around it. Pull around that thread. And kind of pull down on the plastic while you're doing it. You pull the thread. Make sure your rubber tail is covering up your thread. Then, just measure your tail however long you want it. Cut your tail off. Throw that away. Then what I do is I drop it upside down, just like that. Get your fly head cement or your hardest nail, hardest hook, whatever kind of cement you use to lock your knot in. And I actually go around the plastic. I go around the plastic and squirt some in there. That's just to keep that thread locked into that jig head. And it won't slide down. Because I've had that happen before I started using the glue. The bucktail will slide down with the thread and come from under the plastic. And boom, just like that. That jig ready to kiss some crappie. Okay, let's see. Red River Rob said, SK, I know you like Lake Houston a lot. You make it look easy. You don't know it, but I wanted to sink your boat too. I'm telling y'all this. Look, Red River Rob, I know the feeling. Look, I used to be in tournaments against him. I'm like, how? I done worked my butt. Yeah, one time when I knew I had won the tournament, I had a nice stringer. It was probably about 10-pound stringer. I knew I had beat everybody else. I'm riding around. I literally stopped fishing an hour before the cutoff time. I stopped fishing like, oh, I'm good. I know I won this tournament. I know I got first place. And SK was I was the first one back, waiting for everybody to come back. And SK was like one of the last ones pulling up. And I said, what you got, about 11, 12 pounds? He was like, how you know? Who told you? And that broke my heart. Yeah, I'm like, I'm talking noise. Knowing that I done won, ended up coming in second. SK came in first. I was so mad. I could have threw a center block through his boat. I was so mad. Terry Bostic said, that lake sounds about like the lake I'm fishing in. I be in like red on Friday, crying, running to my car, going home. Yeah, because Red gonna cry in the car, y'all. Red gonna cry in the car. Yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, man. But it's all about putting that time in. Like, I know SK done put a lot of time in on Lake Houston, so I know he has a upper hand when it comes to Lake Houston because he put years in on Lake Houston. But that's not saying anybody else can't go and do the same. Put some time in, find some good areas. One thing about Lake Houston, though, you better not talk too much on Lake Houston about where you catch the crappie at. Because man, I'm telling you, the crappie fishermen on Lake Houston are like vultures. They will clean your, it happened to me. Man, I catch some crappie and I go run in my mouth telling people, I'm like, yeah, man, I was wearing them out. I come back to that spot, I'm going to catch crappie there for 2 months. So if you do find a good spot on Lake Houston, please keep it to yourself. Because you ain't got to worry about having that spot no more. Malik, what's going on, Malik? Yeah, Malik. Where you at, Leak? WYA? Red River Rob, see how good you are at fishing at, let me see. He said, see how good you are at fishing your rods out the lake. Look, why you laughing? That was the lake I think, well, between that and Somerville, I've lost the most stuff. Somerville, I've lost a pistol and a phone and one rod. Lake Houston, I probably lost about 4 rods on Lake Houston. That one I used to kayak a lot, though. I drop a rod in the water on Lake Houston, it's gone. MC said, all you need is those holographic flakes. LOL. Yeah, man. So for some reason, I've caught a lot of crappie with these jelly bellies without the flash. Like in the other jigs, y'all know I put my flash in it. I put flash on any of my hand ties except for the jelly bellies. I don't use flash and it works pretty good. MC said, I see you don't use, and he just said, I see you don't use any flash on that jelly belly. Have you tried one with flash or compared the bite? I haven't just because with these, the way you tie it, it'll be hard to try to get some flimsy flash up in that plastic. I mean, I can do it. I can definitely do it. I can just tie it all down with the bucktail and just push it all up together. But I just haven't did it because I take so much time in trying to get that part right. But I'm gonna have to try something. I'm gonna have to try something. Matter of fact, look, before I get off this, what we're gonna do? We're gonna try one with some flash in it. Let's see. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try one with some flash. Y'all know I love a challenge. So now I'm gonna try one with some flash in it right quick. Y'all just give me 1 second. Oh, now I gotta get up and get some flash. Oh, I got something right here. I just put any color in there. It's like a 8 to 10 tone flash. Got all kind of colors in it. It's like sharp blue, purple, pink, red. Got all kind of colors in this flash. You get 1 piece of flash, cut it in half. Now you got 2. Okay. So we got our flash. We got our thread already up there. Let's put our bucktail up there. Just a little piece of bucktail. Cut the bucktail off. I said, you try to keep it lined up. Push up the plastic. Wrap, 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 wrap. Get about 15 to 20 good tight wraps on it. What I do with my flashing. Get my 2 pieces of flash. Well, it's actually 1 piece that I cut in half. You want to double it up. Boom. So now we got to pull it back. We'll move our flash out the way. We're going to cut the tail first. Let's move our flash out the way. Cut our tail first. Cut the tail, throw that away. I always want my tail to be about 1/8 of an inch longer than my flash. Boom. I mean, it's pretty good looking jig. I might have to start putting some flash on. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do a couple more with some flash on probably Friday afternoon. Then we're gonna make our knot. I mean, make our knot with our whip finisher. Don't want to come off. There we go. Boom. We're gonna turn it right. Push it up there underneath the plastic. Then we're gonna get the plastic. Pull it around the jig. Now we good to go. Get our cement. Go underneath that plastic. Fill it up till it start coming out. All the way around. Then we're good to go. I don't think y'all can see the flashing. I don't hear somebody get y'all close up right quick. Flash kind of sticking out a little bit. Can y'all see that little flashing up in it? Can't wait to try it out. I'm going to tie some more like that. So, I mean, yeah, the flash ain't too hard. I thought it would have been a little bit harder than that, but it's not too hard. It went on up in there like it's supposed to. SK said, time on the water is the key. The crappie on any lake. That is a fact. Putting that time in, that's a fact. Angela Law said, the information that SK gives is very informative. All you have to do is listen to the mayor and apply methods. They do work. That's a fact. It is a fact. And she said, yeah, I remember you saying that bucktail is harder time than to the jelly belly to happen. Yeah, it is kind of hard to do that. But like I said, I got it down to a science. I'm going to tell you another thing, too, what you have to do. If you're going to use bucktail, this is the key. This is the key. I'm sorry I didn't tell y'all that. If you're going to use bucktail, I'm going to cut one more because I'm going to show you what I mean. If you're going to use bucktail, if you got number 4 hook, 1/16, or any kind of number 4 hook, you're going to get 4 ribs. 4 ribs. 4 ribs. But you have to do this if you're going to use bucktail. Get you some small nose scissors, or you can use anything else, a little small screwdriver, a little small knife. Don't go all the way in there. But what you want to do is get your scissors and poke it up in there about halfway. Poke it in that plastic about half. Y'all see that? I poked them scissors in there about halfway and spin it around a couple of times to open that hole up. So once you do tie your thread and your bucktail, you can just push it up in there. With the hack, I don't think you got to do it. But I know with the bucktail, you got to make you a pre-drill hole up in your plastic, the bottom of your plastic where your bucktail is going to be going through. That's the key to it. Red River Rob said, SK, I know you have put in that work and it definitely has paid off. Fellas, all I can say is use your electronics, put in the time. It's hard, but it will pay off. Please, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. And I don't even want to tell people business. But, you know, I tell y'all experiences because of some of the things I try to advise people to do. I was seeing a guy put out some trees this past weekend. And he drove in circles trying to find where he put his brush piles at. I'm going to tell y'all a couple things that I do to help me. Like, I know I can use my electronics and find my brush piles. I know I can because I put the time in on using it. But I'm going to give y'all something I do anyway. When every time I drop one brush pile, I drop one marker board right beside it. I go ahead, pass by it with my side images, boom, lock it in. Then the next thing I do is I go on my front fish finder, pull up to it with my front fish finder, and lock it in. If you got your unit Ethernet together, you can just lock it in on either or, and it's locked in. You're good to go. But if you're gonna drop a brush pile, drop your marker board beside it, so you'll know exactly where it's at. That's the key. Slick said, "Yeah, Angela Law, you should apply what he says to fish. It's a fact. It's a proven fact." Terry Boston said, "I be trying to email you tonight so I can get hooked in. I need some G's. I got you, bro. I got you. Like I said, first come, first serve. I got 200, 1/16, and I got 100, 1/32. Lamar said, "I'm not in love with any fishing spot. I go where my electronics tell me every trip. Number two, no two trips look the same." That, man, I'm so glad you said it, because that's a fact. It's a proven fact. What happened when I shot that video, we caught more crappie on the main lake on that area. When I went back last week, I caught not one crappie there. So don't get stuck because you caught 50 crappie on this spot, because next week you might not catch none. So that's why you need to put the work in to have several spots, several areas where you need to fish. MC say, if they start jumping in the boat with that flash, go ahead and salute me. I definitely will. I definitely will. Which one to enjoy it? I got to go to bed. I understand, brother. Me too. Me too. Trust me. MC Lamar, that's true. Can't depend on spots. Fish move in and out of structure following bait fish or being scared of structure due to predators, bass, cats, etc. That is a fact. You just hit the nail on the head. That is so true. Crappie gonna follow the bait fish, and they're gonna also stay away from predators. It's been time for we called it out before we caught it. We were like, man, the crappie just we caught 2 or 3, and we know it more crappie down. We're like, man, the crappie just stopped by. We end up catching a big cat or a big bass. Catch one of them. What I do, I put them in my live well and go to the other side of the lake and drop them off somewhere else. Come back to that area, give about an hour's time to crappie back up in there. So that definitely is a fact. Mickey Wilson, what's going on, brother? So y'all, I got a big surprise for y'all, but I gotta get y'all input if y'all want to do it. So I didn't want to tell y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. I was in a raffle and I won a new unit. I won me a new Hummingbird unit. So my Helix 7, I have a Mega Gen 3 networking down imaging Helix 7. Next week, if y'all want to, we'll do a raffle. $10 to get in to win the to have a chance to win. I got the box right here. It's only what, 3 months old. I bought it like 3 months ago. Transducer has never been touched. Still got a brand new transducer. It's a Helix 7 Generation 3 networking down imaging. It's not side, it's a down imaging Mega Gen 3 networking. It still got a lot of stuff in it. I don't think I took out this thing was the box. I mean, what's the fish finder? Everything is still in it, still in the plastic, still brand new. The only thing that's not new is the fish finder, and it's only about 2-3 months old. Still got the plastic over the screen. So if y'all want to do a raffle, let me know. Just say, yeah, we want to get into the raffle. If we get enough people that say, yes, I want to get into the raffle, then we'll do a raffle for it next week. Well, we'll start the raffle next week, and the week after we'll do the winner. So y'all, if y'all watch this video now, if you watch the video sometime this week, make sure you give me a like, hey, yeah, I want to do the raffle, and be down with it. And then we can do that raffle, and we'll see who wins. If y'all want to do it, we'll see who wins. It's Helix 7 down in Mega down imaging Gen 3 networking fish finder. Okay, y'all. So until next time, till next week, holler at your boy. Like I said, you want the jig, y'all know what to do. Hit me on the email. You want to book a guide trip. The bite is good right now. Hit me up in the email. We can make that happen also. Time for me to get out of here. I gotta go to work early in the morning. Well, not early. Well, 7 o'clock is early to me. Gotta be at work at 7 in the morning. And y'all have a blessed day. Be safe out there. Make sure you stay your hands sanitized. Make sure you wear your mask. A lot of people took this COVID thing for a joke, but I said a lot of people are really getting sick from it. So y'all, please stay safe, wash your hands, keep yourself sanitized, and man, hopefully next week we'll be back right back. Hopefully we do the raffle for the fish finder. Like I said, y'all just let me know. It's your boy Skinny Kenny. Holla at your boy. I'm out.